Hey everybody, welcome to the PowerCast. We are live every Tuesday with you, Eric and I, with a very special guest. Very excited to have him on the show today. We'll get to that in 1 second. First, we're going to remind you to make sure you watch us every week on the YouTube channel, Team Powerhouse Real Estate. Hit subscribe, go to YouTube, go to Instagram, go to Facebook, go to TikTok, go to Twitch, go to Spotify, Apple Music, Anchor. Anything else we can think? We are on about 15 different platforms, everybody. So Spotify. You can watch us live on the show as you're watching tonight. You can catch us in the replay on Saturdays, and you can also listen to us in your car wherever you go. We hope you love watching us and to get some exciting features about the show. But most importantly, today we have a very special guest. His name is Bruno DeMelo. Bruno DeMelo from Affordable Granite, and we're very excited to have him on the show today. How are you, my friend?
I'm very good. It's a pleasure to be here with you and Eric. Let's start.
Let's get started. All right, so where are you from?
I'm from Brazil. I came from Brazil. I came in 2007. I had 24 years old and tried this adventure, new thing here in the United States.
It's a pretty big adventure you took.
I don't think you mentioned your connection with Pelé.
Pelé.
Oh, yeah. Are you familiar with Pelé?
Yes. As far as he's the greatest soccer player.
My brother-in-law, his name is PK.
Uh-huh.
He is Pelé's agent. You know the Pelé movie?
Yes,
My brother-in-law made the movie with Pelé.
He did?
Yeah, for real. And not only that, but my father has a great photo with Pelé, thanks to PK. My son has a beautiful autographed shirt from Pelé in the house, which is pretty cool. Good bring up.
I'm the only one at this table that saw Pelé play.
Oh, did you?
Yes.
I'm me only on the TV, but
I saw him play on the Cosmos.
Yeah, this year we have the World Cup, the soccer.
Yep.
And well, let's see how Brazil is gonna go.
Are you gonna go back for that or no?
No. I think it's in Qatar, like the.
Oh, Qatar.
Yeah, Qatar.
He doesn't want to go to Qatar.
Yeah, but then.
How often do you go back to Brazil?
Well, I try to go at least twice a year. Yeah, still have families, and I'm from Recife. It's northeast of Brazil, and yeah.
Brothers and sisters?
Brothers, sisters, yeah, my mom, stepfather, like we have a big family over there.
I'm hopefully they're going to watch you live today on the PowerCast.
Well, I sent the links for them. They probably are watching now.
What time is it in Brazil right now?
6. It's 1 hour more than here.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
not
6
too-
p.m. Yeah,
Okay.
It's not bad. Yeah.
So we welcome you from Brazil, watching our friend over here, your son, your brother, your sister are watching you live on the PowerCast on YouTube live every week. They're going to watch this, they're going to listen to this, they're going to share it with their friends and family.
Yes.
But let's get back to Bruno and why he's here. First of all, you're married?
Yes, I am.
What is your wife's name?
Daniela.
Daniela, thank you so much for allowing me to be here today, and your kids.
She's probably watching too.
I hope
love
so.
You.
He loves you
Yeah.
very much. If you're watching, please make sure to send out conversations. You can catch us on Facebook Live, Instagram Live. Any kind of questions you have today, please do not hesitate to reach out to us. You have some kids.
Yes, I have a son and a daughter.
Your son is Aiden?
Yeah, and my daughter is Eliana.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
And how old are they?
11. My son is 11. My daughter is 8 years old.
You know, it's a time in their lives where a lot of changes are happening in school and life. And are they involved in the business at all? Do they know what's going on?
They know about affordable granite. I brought the hair a couple times, but don't get much involved.
Do you have to get them shirts or sweatshirts when they go to school?
They have shirts. They have sweatshirts.
Backpack
yes.
with the affordable granites when they go to school.
Affordable granite swag.
Yeah. When I bring them, I give them the air polish machines. They play with the granite sometimes.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Do they bring you into school to do a little show and tell? This is my dad, and this is what he does.
We do. We actually in Soapstone elementary school. We give away one kitchen.
Wow.
Yes.
That's very exciting.
Yeah.
I'm sure that you were the talk of the town. For sure. So you grew up in Brazil, and you came to the United States when you were how old? 24?
24 years.
Amazing. And if I may ask, how old are you now today? Is that okay to ask that question?
Yes, it is. It's okay. 40 years.
It's 40 years. So you're 16 years.
40.
16 years in the United States.
Yes.
And how long has the affordable granite been in business? When did you open that up?
I opened 6 years ago. The
Wow.
granite. I do granite for 16 years. It's pretty much the only thing I did here as a working was granite.
Wow. So you started in the granite business in the United States.
Yes.
And where did should we talk about like you worked for another company, so for a granite place, a building? We don't have to mention names and that kind of stuff.
Yes, in Brazil
Talk
I was
louder.
working in a complete different. I was doing law school. I did law school for 3 years.
Oh, law school. Wow.
Yes, working with the suit and tie, complete different. And I went to Canada first for 8 months to learn
Wow.
English, and
Do you
Then
speak
I-
English in Canada? I didn't know that.
they do.
That's,
And
that's a Canadian accent, by the way.
Yeah,
That
that's
was
a
like-
Canadian accent, not Brazilian.
well, they have French. Some part of yeah, like in the TV when I was living in Toronto, I think half of the channel was English, the other half was French.
Yes.
And yeah, then when I moved back to Brazil, I went to do the English class, like the internship.
Let me ask you a question. Speaking of that, I know when I was a kid, I visited Israel. In the 4th grade, they started learning English there. What grade did they start learning English in Brazil? Is that a good question to ask you? Just as a
Yeah.
side question, I'm curious.
We don't like we speak the Portuguese over there,
Yes.
and it's not many people. Like Brazil is a huge country. We have our own like country, and
But do they-
I'm gonna say probably 5% or maybe a little more of the Brazilians speak English.
No kidding.
Yeah,
So they don't
it's
really
not
learn it in
much.
school yet.
No,
That's
no.
very
We have
interesting.
English like in the high school,
Okay.
but it's like very basic.
Yes, like old McDonald had a farm and the different.
Yes,
Yeah.
like
Right?
yeah, like how are you? I'm fine, thanks. Yeah,
Right.
it's just like a basic, very basic
Cheeseburger,
things.
hot dog.
Yeah.
Like, hold on, it's like when you go to
You can
Spanish.
order like a McDonald's.
It's like when you go to school and you learn Spanish over here. It's like basic Spanish. You're not really learning conversational Spanish
Yeah.
until you kind of get up into the different
And
levels.
even like the teachers, they're not like. Sometimes like my teacher in the high school never been like United States.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, then like yeah.
So how much?
just get it.
Right, I get it. All right, so
So basically.
going back from school in Brazil, you're here since you're 24. You've been
Yeah.
doing granite for 16 years in
16
the
years.
actual business. You opened the business up 6 years ago.
Yes.
And in 6 years, you've grown that business tremendously. Because everywhere you look, and every social media platform, Facebook,
Yeah.
Instagram, YouTube, wherever you go, I see affordable granite ads everywhere. And it's to the point where like, you're not only in our kitchen, you're in our conversations at the dinner table.
Yeah.
Like our wives, in my house especially, is always talking about doing the kitchen over. No matter what's been done, the kitchen is the primary subject of the house to be changed. And then from there, you have opening many doors, right? So you, how many years have been in affordable? Okay. Where is the business location? I got all these questions I want to ask him, so I apologize. I'm all over the place. Where is your location right now?
Well, the affordable granite is
Yes.
here in North Haven.
Okay.
We are at
What's the what's-
11 Leonardo Drive in North Haven.
Okay.
Then we have 2 other locations, but it's like the other 2 is more like cabinets.
Which
with
we're gonna-
cabinets in the countertops.
We're going to get into that conversation
yeah,
also.
That is Branford and Wallingford.
So you have Branford, Wallingford, and North Haven.
Yes.
And all 3 are going to help take care of clients wherever they go.
Yes, yes. Like if you are looking for countertops, I'm gonna recommend you go to North Haven.
Right.
Because there is where we have all these slabs available, like to show. Then when you go there, you select this slab that you want. Like we put a tag
slab.
with your name,
Yep.
and we're gonna use that slab that is over there.
So, which brings me to the next question: is how many types of granite do you carry? How many different levels do you carry?
Well, level like price wise,
Yes.
I'm
Well-
gonna say probably like 5, 6 levels.
Okay.
Yeah, like with the COVID, things got a little mess up with price wise
Sure.
because the suppliers are changing price all the time in containers and but yeah, we try our best to be very competitive,
Right.
very affordable.
Listen, with COVID, every business got shaken down with what supply they could have and how prices
Yeah.
changed. But hopefully all that's going to change now. Hopefully COVID is on the way out. Life is getting back to normal. And industry will not be able to use anymore to you or to us or anybody else that, oh, COVID, because nobody wants to hear it. You don't want to hear it anymore. I'm sure you're sick and tired of hearing from people, oh, COVID, we can't get
Yeah.
the merchandise, right? I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah, no, it's getting back to normal.
Thank
like
God.
they stock like materials. We can get the material like much faster now.
That's fantastic. So, how many colors would you say of granite that you have? And that's a very big question right there.
Yeah, like colors, I'm gonna say if you go to North Haven, we probably gonna have, let's say 60 different colors
Wow.
for granite.
That's amazing.
Then we have like marble, dolomite, that is a type of marble. It's between marble and granite that it's very popular now. That is the white and gray that most of the people are looking for.
Dolomite?
Dolomite.
Dolomite. What is dolomite?
Dolomite is a type of stone. Like you have the granite, the marble, dolomite, soapstone. Dolomite, it's not soft as a marble, but it's
Okay.
not hard as a granite.
Interesting.
It's on the middle, and like we recommend for kitchens, but you need the extra care, like cleaning.
Okay.
Yeah.
How
Always
about-
clean it after yourself.
I got a question for you. Someone told me once that hot pots or things that are hot, you can't put on certain kind of countertops because it can burn the countertop. Like you can put a hot boiling pot of water on a granite countertop and it doesn't affect it, right?
You can, but we don't recommend it.
Right.
The quartz, it's what you cannot do. Like
Okay.
quartz, it's going up to, let's say, 400 square square foot. Thinking about granite, but a 400 Fahrenheit.
Okay.
Like then we don't recommend on quartz. Granite, natural stone, it's complicated. Like in my house, I do it,
Yes.
but
Well, I know
because
it-
it's a natural stone, it can have like a different reaction. Even not only for the heat, but for the pan, like the aluminum or like
Yep.
some kind of
So
chemical
aluminum pan
reaction.
versus all the kind of pans you have may react differently to the stone.
Yes, can happen. Can
Because
happen.
I know that my wife will take, the pot that's hot and she'll put it right on top of the countertop. And I always wonder, is that going to make a mark or is that going to burn it? It doesn't seem to be, it seems very strong. Eric, you
From the
guys-
from the research I read on it, it said as long as you don't put it in the same spot every single time.
Right.
So like, you have like the spot right off the burner.
Yeah.
So if you move it to that same spot over a prolonged period of time, it will start to burn.
Yeah.
But that's if it's untreated, because you do have the
Yeah,
treatments.
we
for-
do. We do the sealer, but yeah, like as a business, it's better don't recommend to do.
Okay.
Like we have cutting boards that you can put it beside the stove.
That's a good
Yeah.
point.
Then you can put it beside the stove and at least try over
Yes.
there. Like anything.
Safer.
Yes. Then anything you wanna try on the cutting board, and after like even cleaner,
Yep.
you try there.
How large is your establishment? How large is this building that has all this granite in it?
Say again.
What's that?
Say again.
How,
Sorry.
how large is your warehouse, your building?
Our building now is the fabrication area is like 5,000 square feet, and
Wow.
then we have the slabs we stock outside. That probably is another, I don't know, I'm gonna say 7,000 square foot.
Wow, it's a big place.
Yeah, then we stock all the granite and
Wow.
yeah, the material.
We had Billy here, and
Yes.
he loves who he works for.
Yeah.
Billy he's like, you have to get Bruno here. He said, you're gonna have so much fun with Bruno. He's the man. and he talks about the company as if it's his own.
Uh-huh.
The people who work for you, it's like they love, breathe, and talk about their business as if it's their own. How many employees do you have at your place?
Yeah, now we have 17 people
17
working.
employees.
Yeah, with me 18.
With you, 18, and
Yeah.
you're there often.
Yes. Every day, every day I'm there. Like I'm the one that still like if the customer have an issue, and always I would love to hear from customer. Like the social media, like Facebook, Instagram, I'm the one that checking every day, like probably like 10, 15 times, 20 times a day.
Right.
And when we have problems or any complaints, like getting feedbacks from customer is very important.
What's the hardest part about granite? Because you can order granite and it can come in damaged sometimes. It happens. Why does that happen?
Yes,
Is that,
yes.
if I'm putting you on the spot, I don't mean to. I just thought about it.
Yeah, no, the natural stone, it's a problem.
Right.
Because it's going to have some natural imperfections
Sure.
on the stone. And fissure looks like a crack, but
Yeah.
it's a fissure. And this is the tough part.
Yeah.
Is why we always recommend the customer, like when we sell the job, when we do the template, to come to the Affordable Granite
Yes.
and we do the layout.
Yes.
Then they can choose exactly like where he wants the island, each piece. They can do it this way. Like he has no surprise.
Right, right.
And he knows exactly. We ask them, we put the templates on the slab. We ask them to take pictures.
Yep.
And this way they have save and make sure, they getting.
So I may have a stupid question. So is the granite look the same on both sides?
No.
So
Well-
so the underside is not like the polished top side?
If we polish on the back, yes, they're gonna look like. But they just make one finish.
So it comes unpolished?
Yes,
Oh,
on the
good
back,
question,
yes.
Eric. Good question.
But some stones they come like dual finish. They come polish in one side and leather. It's kind of brush finish on the other side.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Then
No, because I was thinking when you were talking about the imperfection, I was like, well, why don't you just turn it over?
Yes. Yeah, it would be good. Have
Yeah.
two options, like to choose.
Yeah.
But sometimes, like usually, like when you get a
Like a
slab,
record side A, side B.
Right.
But when you get these slabs comes like in a huge blocks. Like they cut the blocks and they slice in piece. Then you have the slabs. Then usually when you get a block, if you have imperfection, the first one, you're gonna have sometimes on the first 10 slabs the same thing, and even on the front or back. But sometimes, I don't like to say imperfections because it's a natural.
It's-
Even
It's-
diamonds have imperfections.
Absolutely.
It's the thing,
And by the way, while we're talking here, Jonathan, I don't know if you have any information you can share with people, their contact information, the website. Are you promoting that right now as we're talking on the show over here? I hope you are because
Wasn't Billy, right? Was his
Yes.
name? Wasn't Billy saying that there's one stone that like comes from like one part of the world, or wasn't it? Wasn't it?
that's probably very, very true. And I wish I could remember. Is there a stone that comes from one part of the world?
well,
It's very
like most of the granite comes from Brazil.
okay.
Like what we sell, like Brazil, India. I think Brazil and India will be the two countries with more like granite. Comes some from China. Like when you're talking about marble, then it's Italy, Spain. They have good marble.
So you carry. Speaking to my next question is, how many different kind of countertops do you carry? You don't just carry granite.
No, we have but pretty much like granite, marble, soapstone, quartzite, quartz, all different.
Now, if you obviously know about marble and the quartz. So marble is a very popular countertop. I mean, I'm not as familiar with marble as a countertop.
No, marble actually not for kitchens. Like we don't recommend for
It's
kitchens.
soft. It's too soft or very
porous.
porous.
Yes.
The biggest and the hottest thing actually, before I get into that, what would you say is the most popular color that people ask for countertops?
White and gray.
White and gray. Like we talked to you
Then I
guys all
say
about, right?
8 on 10 people ask for, like
White.
when they walk, I'm looking something white and gray.
With a little gray inside it.
Yes,
It's
but,
so pretty.
It is. It's very pretty. But one thing that I see it's coming very popular now is beige, some gold, some like warm color.
Okay.
Now they're looking something like white and gray and some like beige or gold.
Gold in there. Some
Yes.
gold flakes.
I think the gold it's getting back. I see a lot of like faucets,
Yeah.
gold faucets.
I think
hardware.
I think you're right. Gold is definitely making a comeback into the business. I think it's coming in delicately, the gold. Not like boom so much it's right in your face, but
it's
it
kind
didn't.
of brush.
Yes.
Gold, it's like my house. Yeah, I did
So-
white cabinets and gold and Calcutta. They're white and gray.
So Calcutta is what kind of?
Calcutta, it's a marble.
Okay.
They from Italy.
Yeah.
They call Calcutta, but it's very expensive marble and it's porous and soft.
So where would you put the Calcutta? You would probably put it in an island, maybe, or would you put that?
Well,
Or do you
like when you get it on marble, it's how when we talk to customer, it's how they get on quartz because the quartz is the main made stone.
So quartz is the most popular today.
It is. I can say it passed the granite already.
Yeah.
Natural stone.
Yeah.
Because people are looking something white and gray. They don't want a marble. They
Right.
come to the company like they Google already like
Right.
what do they want, and then they say I want a white and gray. I don't want a marble, and you don't find granite looks like that. You don't find quartzite. You don't find like, or you're gonna go with Dolomite that is a kind of like a hard marble, or you go with quartz.
I've never seen Dolomite. I've never seen that before. I would love to see
You
what it
saw.
looks like.
You
I probably
Just
didn't
don't
even
know it's Dolomite. Yeah.
When you see one kitchen natural stone and like white and gray natural,
Yeah.
it's probably Dolomite.
Interesting. Very
Yeah,
interesting.
but a lot of it's complicated because like some companies sell as quartzite,
Yep.
other companies as Dolomite.
Yeah.
Even when we buy our suppliers, they call different.
They have different
Then,
names for it.
Yes,
Gotcha.
we get people from I was shopping in a different company. I want a shadow storm quartzite. Then I look and said, no, that is a Dolomite. It's not like a quartzite.
Got you. They changed the name from what it is over there at their place to make it sound different. It
It's
just
because
makes,
if you Google the hardest stone, like the less porous, like less maintenance, the Google is gonna tell you quartzite.
okay,
to
quartzite.
go. Yeah.
But
But,
nobody puts quartzite in their counters really. It's not very common.
It's more expensive.
Much
It's
more
the
expensive.
Why, it's not very common, and you don't find it on white and gray.
So
You-
quartzite is different than quartz.
yes.
Okay.
Quartzite is natural, and quartz is man-made.
So man-made is quartz.
Yes.
Which is why they can have the beautiful colors of white with gray.
Yes.
You can change and you can add gold into the white and gray also if it being man-made, right?
Yes, we have actually like we got a quartz suppliers.
Yes.
That he sent me some pictures with a white, gray, and gold quartz that we have in stock there.
That sounds
And,
pretty.
And I told him I wanna like what do you have there? Send me
Everything
we,
you have.
Yeah, we ordered probably like 20 slabs, and I like this one. And I saw that the gold was coming.
Yes.
I think we have like 2 slabs now.
No
Yeah,
kidding.
we sold like it was a good sell. Yeah.
John, if there's anybody who has questions out there, please do not hesitate.
That's quartzite.
Yeah, that is quartzite.
That's quartzite. Not that I would know by looking at it.
Yeah,
Right.
that is the change, but that is the quartzite. Yeah, it's quartzite. You don't have the white and gray. My phone is over there, but I could show you the Dolomite.
It's okay.
Usually the quartzite, it's more like green, kind of light green,
Okay.
beige, or like more gray
Okay.
looking.
Well, green is definitely not the color to choose for a countertop. I'll tell you that for sure.
Green?
Yeah, green.
Why not?
Well, because I can tell you, I've never seen a kitchen that was green and the kitchen looked fantastic. If you see somebody who got the green granite, they probably bought that like on super sale.
No,
You know.
they have some nice one. Yeah, they see.
Yeah,
But
from
this
a-
is
from a
this
retail
is,
Coming from the
that-
guy who's wearing a green shirt. today.
Green is a great on a shirt, not
Yeah.
great on a countertop, in my opinion. When you look
no,
at
but it's
someone's-
kind of light green. It depends the house. Some house like looks very very good, but
maybe if it's a light green and it's mixed with some white or something, maybe with some gold or something like that. I don't know.
I've
Like-
seen some green counters that
for
really
what
look nice.
Yeah?
for what I see now, like about like this with the customer, like I kind of like respect a lot because sometimes it's hard. Like they love something that you personally don't like, but you cannot tell them like,
Right.
look, I don't like that because if they like, it's their house. Like they choose.
Whatever you like, you should choose, but you should always talk to your
Yes.
realtor first before you buy something because later on you want to sell your house and you're gonna wait. Why is my house not selling? And maybe because the countertop you picked up is the wrong color, or you might not get as much money for your house. No, I'm just kidding.
Nah.
I'm kind of kidding, but I'm kind of not. You know?
No, but we do a lot of kitchens for people that is selling the house.
Yeah, of course.
It's kind of like funny because they live. Sometimes they live there for like
10,
15
years.
years
Another-
with
and then-
formica
yes.
or like wood countertops, and when they're about to sell, is when they
Well, we walk
upgrade.
because what happens is listen, your house is a beautiful house, but it's stuck in 1980 or 1990, and they've done everything to their house but their kitchen. And we know the kitchen is the most important place in the whole world.
Kitchen is what
It's
sells the
number
house, yeah.
one, right, selling point of a house. So if you
Yeah.
don't have granite and you've got Formica countertops in this beautiful house, it's out of place. It doesn't make sense at all. And
Yeah.
then people get turned off by things. They go, oh, I got it. Then you get that phone call.
Yeah.
They order the granite, they put it inside their house, and the house changes the whole
Yeah.
look of it.
And and like when you were selling the house, we have kitchens like all the budgets. Like if you're, it depends of the price range, what you wanted to sell for.
So let me ask you a question. I'm not sure to put you on the spot like this because Billy was talking about you have some amazing specials going on.
Yes.
And you know, like you can do a whole kitchen with cabinets and countertops. What would be a base price for granite? Could you throw a number out there?
What, for like a package with
Yeah.
the cabinets and the
Yeah.
granite together?
Yeah. Let's
We
say a 10 by
probably-
10 kitchen.
10 by 10 kitchen, like 6,500. We do the, yeah.
That's amazing.
We replace the cabinets and but
ca-
at this price it doesn't include the cabinet installation.
Okay.
This include the granite installation, the sink, the cabinets.
Everything.
Yes.
6,000. That's
No, yeah.
now. If you're listening over here, guys, you've got to understand that that is an unbelievable price. If you have a kitchen out there and you've been wanting to get it changed, you need to reach out to this guy right here. Say, Bruno, I need you and your team, because they'll send out Billy. He'll come to your house,
Yeah, we do the free design.
design the
Bill is
whole
gonna
thing.
go there. Yeah.
Unbelievable, right?
Yeah.
And then you're gonna have. How long does it take from the starting point to the part that comes in? An average timeline.
Well, for the cabinets, I'm gonna say depends of the some cabinet style or brand.
Of
We
course.
can get it like in 3 weeks.
Okay.
Even like 2 weeks we can get it, but it goes like to 2 weeks to 3 months
Okay.
to get the cabinets. Depend of the line.
Even
course.
shaker style
No,
cabinet?
white shaker we get faster. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's more like a custom
Right.
cabinets,
But a-
like not custom, but it's like those box cabinets, but more like customized
Right.
for the customer.
You know, Eric just brought up the white shaker style cabinets, that's the most popular style.
Yeah.
And it is beautiful, the white shaker cabinets. So you definitely should look at that kind of cabinet to put in
Yeah,
there.
white shaker we can have like in 3-4 weeks. We have the cabinets, and for the countertop, I'm gonna say 15 days. You have the countertop like
Wow.
template and install it.
So you know how often I've heard people say, I've been out of a kitchen for 2 months. I couldn't cook. I couldn't do anything. You know, and I'll go out to eat for dinner, or they're washing dishes in the bathroom sink kind of thing. It's, you know, so
Yeah.
you're talking about within, 3 months or so what's a I'm sorry,
Well, yeah,
the timeline, the quickest
like
timeline?
if you get like I say those cabinets like white shaker,
Yeah.
like the basic colors or,
Yeah.
or line of cabinet, I'm gonna say you can have the cabinets in 3 weeks, 15, like a month and a half. You have your
Wow.
kitchen.
Brand new
Yeah.
kitchen, a month and a half.
But you're not
Yes.
breaking down the kitchen when you're ordering the stuff, so you're gonna
Well-
break it down when the stuff comes in.
But
Yeah.
I don't think the people out there realize how easy it is to do this, because when you walk in your kitchen, you think, oh my God, it's going to cost so much money. Oh my God, it's going to take forever to have these things happen. Because in history, people have had these problems so much that they automatically have PTSD from this, like other people they know about. Here's a company that's very well known, comes in there, takes out a kitchen, puts a new one in 6 weeks, and it's $6,500.
Well, yeah,
But
That's
yeah,
crazy.
one thing is like the important thing is
Yes.
like usually when they're redoing the kitchen, they are not doing only the cabinets and the countertops.
Yes.
Doing
They
appliances.
start with the flooring and
appliances.
appliances is a big problem
Right.
today.
Yes.
Yeah, appliances is taking forever. But like I said, for faster is the decision on
Yeah.
the cabinets.
Yep.
Then it is the sooner because they're gonna have to remove. They're gonna redo sometimes the floor.
Right.
Or
That's
take some
actually-
walls down.
That's a good point.
Yeah, then if you order the cabinets before that,
Yeah.
and like with the software, like the designing, going to the house, even if you say like I'm taking this wall, we can do the design without that wall, and they can visualize.
Wow.
Yeah, before.
All the computer systems that show you what your kitchen's going to look like before
Yes,
you actually have it done.
Then you can order the cabinets before even you start like take walls down.
That's amazing. In the last 5 years, your business has grown a lot.
Yeah.
What would you say are the biggest changes you've seen in the last 5 years? Is that a fair question?
Yes, when you say change like the economy or changing like for me like
Yeah.
from the beginning
Yeah.
and being
Yes.
well, when I started, I was only me.
Yes.
I had a helper, and I did everything. I was answering the phone, is doing free home estimates, cutting, polishing, installing, like doing all.
But you know what? In order to open a business up, you have to be the mastermind from the beginning of everything.
Yeah.
Because if you don't know it from the beginning, how can you teach it? How can you understand
Yes.
it?
Like how can you be a leader, like for your team?
You
Like
ha-
is the why I think I have like a respect from everyone that works with me, because when they have a question or anything, I'm there too.
Your education level on the
Yeah.
merchandise, you know how to talk about the granite itself, how it's cut, you know, what's involved in the cabinetry. We didn't even get into the cabinetry part.
Yeah.
So they have two businesses, they're combining into one, right?
Yes.
You've got a kitchen cabinet line and a
Yeah.
granite counter line that you're bringing together, making full kitchens,
Yeah.
which, I mean, is, because you first started just doing granite.
Yes.
Just doing granite and said, you know what? Why am I not doing cabinetry too?
Yeah, I had a friend.
Yes.
I don't know if I can say he was a friend.
It's up to you what you want to say.
When I started the business in 2016, I was the first one on social media advertising like granite. Like at that time, you didn't see no advertise like kitchens, and I started doing that, and
Yes.
it worked like great. Like we had an answer like I was putting the ads like 1 hour already getting calls. And this guy, he said he was moving to South Carolina, I believe.
Wow.
And he was asking me, Bruno, what do you do to get business?
Right.
And I told him, like, go to social media, do this, do that. And then after maybe 4 months, he started the business. And then when I called him, I said, hey, Cristiano, how are you, man? How is South Carolina? He's like, no, I started here in Naugatuck, Connecticut.
Whoa.
Then he started being my only
Competition.
competitor online.
Wow.
And he started doing the granite and tile from the wall.
Uh-huh.
And he was starting ad on Facebook, like competing with me, saying one stop and shop.
Wow.
And I said, I'm gonna show him like
Wow.
how is one stop and shop. Then I started saying I'm gonna do cabinet, granite, and tile. But like what I learned about that is the competition. It's what brings us. I wasn't like in a comfortable zone.
Yeah.
I was the only one, the
Right.
social media.
Right.
And if it wasn't him, I was not starting like my cabinet business.
So he pushed you to really work much harder and to do much more.
When he started at like one stop and one shop, and I said, man, I need to do something.
Right.
Then I said, I'm gonna show him what is one stop and one shop. We're gonna do cabinet, granite, and tile. Now it's gonna be one stop.
You do tile also?
It's something we are not because after the COVID,
Right.
the tile like the suppliers they was delaying.
You want to focus specifically
Yes,
on granite
cabinets
and
and
you know what though? It's a good thing
Countertop.
that you focus on that because you're the best at what you do in the business you're doing.
Yes.
And everybody knows you as the granite people.
Yes.
And the granite in the kitchen, the cabinet people is everything in this business to be the best. Like in our business, we sell houses. We're not selling cars on the side or something like that. We're not doing like, part-time landscaper,
Yeah.
part-time realtor. Eric, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to give away the.
I was going to do a side job, but forget it.
But the thing is, try to give the customer one place they can come and see the cabinets.
Yes.
Like we have a great reputation for the affordable granite online. If you look like on Facebook, Instagram,
I'm thinking Jonathan has your
Everywhere.
new logo. If he hasn't put it up there yet, hopefully he can put that on the screen now because you sent it to him, and he can get it up on the screen.
So before we wrap up, don't
Yes.
forget
Yeah,
about
we
that.
can do-
Don't forget about that sink.
So, we're gonna we're getting all over the place. There's so much to talk about with you. New logo coming out that shows your affordable granite and kitchens, and cabinetry.
cabinets and countertops. It's gonna be
Countertops.
affordable cabinets, granite, and countertops. Like little by little, we're gonna be combining both companies.
Okay.
Yeah, for
And
now, it's still gonna be adding like separating.
how many different kind of cabinets do you carry? The 3 different, like how many different lines?
We're working with 6 different brands.
Oh, wow.
Now, and each brand they have like different lines of the
Oh
like,
wow.
yeah. Pretty much you
Okay.
can have like all the styles, color. We have from the basic, simple, like more affordable cabinets
Yes.
to like American brands and that it's more
High-end.
high-end
Okay.
quality. Yeah.
Now, one thing that Bruno wanted to do for all of you today, and if you're watching, you're very lucky. And if you get a chance to watch this, please share this with your friends and family because he is going to, if you mention that you saw this show, you saw the PowerCast, you saw Bruno here with this beautiful explanation of everything. We're so happy to have him. He's offering a free sink and installation with your kitchen.
Yes.
Now that's pretty amazing.
And we can give a special surprise gift to you over there.
Oh, wow. So,
Just say we give something else.
so make sure to mention this podcast to Bruno and his team when you're calling up to get your kitchens done. Get a brand new sink installed, a brand new sink, and a little something extra that'll be a surprise gift for you. How awesome is that? Bruno, thank you so much for being on the show tonight. You were awesome.
Thank you.
You're very informative. I hope Jonathan's been putting up your company name, your phone number to get in touch with you. What is your number to reach out to you in the North Haven location?
203-535-8584. You can call. We are open Monday to Friday, 9 to 5, and Saturday, 9 to 2.
Excellent. So you take off on Sunday to just a little time with the family.
Yes.
It's good to have some family time.
Yeah.
It's healthy.
We are, yes, it is. But yeah, we were actually looking
To open on
to a
Sundays.
new location. It's something we are thinking about.
Listen,
Yeah.
Aiden really wants to make sure he has time with his dad.
Yes,
You know,
yes.
Allie wants time with her dad. Your
Yes.
wife wants time with you, Daniela. Daniela, you know. So thank you so much to family, to having him here on the show today. In Brazil, we thank you so much for allowing him to be a part of our country here and making an amazing business. And you should be so proud of him and everything he's doing here. He's making families happy. I can tell he's making wives, men and women happy who are in the kitchen, who love to cook and make their showcase of their house look beautiful. Right now, we're at the last part of our show where we give a free tumbler away to a special winner. So they get a nice, beautiful tumbler here. And Jonathan's going to spin the wheel over there that you can't see because it's facing him. And he's going to spin it around, and we're going to have a brand new winner this week. Jonathan, how are we doing over there? Who's the winner this week, Jonathan?
Donald Andreas. Donald Andreas. Andries.
Donald Andreas, congratulations on winning the tumbler this week. Please reach out to us. We look forward to getting the tumbler sent to you. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching our show. Tuesday nights, 5 o'clock, the PowerCast. Eric and Dave here with you live. We want to make things exciting and fun. If there's something you want us to talk about, if there's someone you want to have on the show, if there's a business out there would like to be presented out here, we'd love to have you. Love to bring in local businesses. It's great for us. It's great for the business, and we're very excited to have them here. Thank you so much again every week. We want to wish you a wonderful week and talk to you soon.